one of the more exciting fighters in this or any division, and really came into the UFC with some legitimate striking credentials, and she's put those to good use in the big show.
And that's why everybody was so excited about her UFC debut. They understood that they were about to witness something truly special. A striker, a fighter with an ability to finish fights with her legs, with her hands, with her elbows, with her knees. There was nothing, no tool at her disposal that she would not use. She was going to use everything gifted to her, and she has done that, and that's why her performances have been so great in the UFC.
Yeah, she does not discriminate. She is a true, tried and tested 8-point striker. She'll try to put on a striking clinic here tonight. So here she is, the decorated kickboxer, back for another run here in the UFC. Such a wide, vast array of kicks and punches in her arsenal, but it all comes back to elite technique.
Oh yeah, she has phenomenal technique. There is no wasted action. What I really love is the left hook. She does a great job of throwing her left hook behind her right hand. She throws the right hand and the left hook follows. It's always so tight. It's always so clean. And then outside leg kick, every combination ends with a kick. When you think it's over, she's putting one more technique, one more opportunity to put some damage on you before you get to go back to space and go back to the safety of her out of your face, which will only last for a short period of time.
She certainly has a crowd-pleasing style. No surprise to see her back in a high-profile slot. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Marina! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Karate Hockey, Michelle Waterson-Gomez.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, you get to take the same walk to that octagon and try to make your mark on the sport.
Oh, what technique for her there on that side kick. Oh, man, that's what we call shin on skull. Several times in this fight, she's gone back to the well with that hit.
She is landing it over and over again, so why would she abandon it? It is such a dominant technical skill that every time she throws it, it lands. She's a great combination striker, and she sets up that high kick as good as anybody we've ever seen.
So just over 20 total strikes that have now landed for the karate hottie Michelle Waterson. Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising now.
Well, the first one doesn't bother you, but then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now.
Oh, huge Superman punch.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Just missed with the left there. 2 minutes to go in the round.
She lands a nice leg kick here.
Defense. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the bike now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. Oh!
Oh, huge left. Well, she's got a good front kick and certainly put it to good use there.
She really understands space management, and she uses that front kick as if she's doing a jab.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Nicely done to the body. All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively got to figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough. But what she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defenses if she doesn't want to get all beat up.
Second round, straight ahead.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that feet.
All right, what a round it was. It's a replay guy's dream. Take us through the highlights, DC. A lot of head kicks here.
She did a lot of good work, but it was the head kicks that you're going to remember. She landed them multiple times. She was able to find the target, find the head on many occasions, and really damage her opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round? Her defense is holding up. She blocked that punch.
Oh, she's looking to set up that head kick. No good. Superman punch lands. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Landed that overhand right flush. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, nice.
Well, you could argue this is as good as she has looked on the feet, and she continues to target that facial region. A lot of swelling now.
I'm one of those guys that will make an overstatement. I will talk about how great they look. I don't know, and I truly mean I don't know if she's ever looked better.
Yes.
She looks like an absolute savage out there tonight. And the work that she has done on her...
Oh, she is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive. All right, so the referee may be closing his distance a little bit. She has absorbed so many headshots. I don't think he wants her to take too much more damage upstairs.
And doesn't want to see her go flat out. I mean, you can stop this fight and save her from getting put out completely. She is not going to change this fight. She has been beat up from start to finish. The better fighter will get their hand raised. It's time for someone to take a look and save her from herself.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever.
Down landed clean.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, nice high kick.
Lands a jab.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
10 minutes in the can. All right, our Cameraman's gonna follow her back to the corner here. The cut man hustling in. She is severely swollen all around her face. And if they can't get some of that swelling down, this could be the beginning of the end. Well, at some point, she's gonna have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do, and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. What corner is able to relay that message to their fighter better?
Huge shot by her right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
All right, the referee has paused the action here, likely to call in the doctor, yes, to look at this significant swelling on her. I'm not sure she's going to be allowed to continue.
John, she's gotten beaten up, and I mean, it's getting worse every time she gets hit. There's a lot of swelling.
Close look by the doctor. Yeah, that's going to do it. I mean, these fans are ruthless, but you had to stop the fight, no?
Yeah, I mean, look at her. She's disappointed. She's upset, but the reality is she couldn't see. She had one eye. She was very limited. The damage was going to continue, and it would only get worse. So I believe this is a great decision by the doctor.
All right, so the doctor calls an end to this one, and not really surprising, just given all the swelling that she is dealing with in her face.
I mean, she's unrecognizable. She does not look like the same fighter that walked to the octagon at the beginning of the fight. The swelling was so great that the referee had to bring in the doctor. Doctor ultimately decided that the fight was over.
And it was the right decision by the doc. All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, the Karate Hockey, Michelle Waterson-Gomez.
So the Karate Hottie, Michelle Waterson, with another shining moment in the octagon here tonight. Her fighting style almost as infectious as her smile, and this effort, absolutely outstanding. Gonna be very interesting now as we spin this thing forward to see who she draws next. But tonight, you can be sure everyone at Jackson Wink MMA, including Michelle, will celebrate this one.